My goodness, a long home run. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider. Standing in now, Kenny Lofton. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third baseman
Mike Schmidt digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Out in front as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit. Fred McGriff steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
The batter, number 8,
Cal Ripken digs in, and here he comes again. 4 home runs already under his belt and looking for number 5.
And Matt, I might want to say that this has almost been like batting practice for him, but I'm not sure I've seen anybody hit BP this well.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, this is a pretty hard hit ball, and I thought for a second that he might have had a shot at the plate. But he thinks about it for a second and takes the sure out instead, and that allows that runner to come in and score.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. To short, hit hard. Backhanded. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. KALINE will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Grounded to third. Schmidt scoops it up. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
4 outs to go, and if he's feeling the pressure out there, he sure isn't showing it. He looks like he's just out there throwing a bullpen session or something.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Dan Jennings will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Matt Holliday steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
the right fielder,
Marlon Byrd stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed. Forget it, long gone, home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. First delivery to him on the way. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left as they just continue to pour it on here.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. here he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs.
Now batting.
Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
In now, Jackie Robinson. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to make it there with yet another hit. This one a double.
Center fielder number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Kenny Lofton will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Yeah, getting one triple in a game is rare enough, but getting two is something you might see once a year. But just like the last one, he hits second base here under a full head of steam and makes it into third with his second triple of the ball game.
Into the box now, Mike Schmidt. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His 6th of the game as this lead got even wider.
Kind of a gift in location, and this is the wrong guy to be giving gifts to. I mean, you see the location on show track, way too much of the plate there. You're not going to get away with that too many times. That's for sure.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in now, Fred McGriff, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Up next for Atlanta.
Cal Ripken comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Gonzalez racing back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a two-run shot to left center, the 448th of his career, as the blowout continues. Standing in now, Johnny Bench, as he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. Coming to the plate again, Matt Holliday, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a two-run shot for Matt Holliday, number 201 in his career, as they just continue to pour it on here. Marlon Byrd standing in. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Marlon Byrd, a solo home run, is 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Catcher, Nolan.
In now, Nolan Ryan. Hot shot toward third. But there to flag it is Sandoval. A nice play for the first down.
Next for Atlanta, second baseman.
Jackie Robinson stands in for his swings once again. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, any dreams of a 4-home run game are probably out the window now. I don't think he'll get another shot, but still, it's been a game to remember for that man. No doubt about it.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. But Blake SWIHART will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his ninth inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Schmidt is there, one away.
That's a big one there to start the ninth. 2 outs away now. You can cut the tension in this building with a knife.
Billy Hamilton will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To first, fielded by McGriff, and he is in there. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Danny Valencia will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Ryan sets. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. So now just 1 man stands between he and his no-hitter.
Now batting,
Jose Iglesias will stand in now as he is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And there's a swing and a miss on a good pitch. And now the Redbirds are down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, he's down there getting swarmed by his teammates right now, and he deserves it. Truly one of the best pitching performances that I've ever witnessed. And he puts his name into the record books with that no-hitter.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not quite sure what to make of this game. It was kind of a joke, but I don't think anyone's laughing at all those home runs. I mean, my goodness, that is a career for some guys.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 62-0. So long from Atlanta.